Hey, Emma here from Team Living Your Dream, and today in 7-Minute Success Secrets we're going to be talking about what is your double-edged sword. Okay, and we're talking specifically about personality traits. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and what I'm talking about when I'm talking about your double-edged sword is what happens is when you have a strength, the flip side of that strength can actually often be your weakness. For example, okay, if you have a strong personality, if you have the sort of personality that can focus, can have that drive, have that self-belief, where you believe you can be successful and you can go after your dreams and home in on that. That is a great strength to have, especially if you're building a business online. But that same person who has that strength of mind, often the flip side of that is their ego is also very strong. So where they can find the commitment and the self-belief to go after their dream, they can end up quite narrow-minded, shall we say, is in that they don't open their mind or their heart or their spirit or whatever you like to call it to learning new things. They go on their own belief and commitment, but they forget to leave their ego at the door, and they're not open to listening to other people. It's something that is also termed as arrogance, and there's the difference. There is a fine line between confidence and arrogance, and confidence will take you anywhere you want to go. Arrogance is like putting blinkers on. It prevents you from learning and listening to the people that have the answers you're looking for. And I say that from personal experience. I've had businesses that have failed in the past, and I can see now that I never took the time to learn from other people who were successful in what I was trying to do. I didn't know it. It wasn't an intentional thing. But that's the power of personal development, in that when you start feeding your mind with information, when you can drop the ego just a little bit and start learning new things, learning from the inside out. These aren't necessarily how-to skills, they're personal development skills. Then you can see much more clearly what else you need to know, and it becomes easier and easier to drop that ego. It's like peeling off the layers of an onion. The more you learn, the more you discover about yourself, the more you see that there is to learn and discover, and as you're doing that, as you're growing and growing and growing, and you're becoming more successful. Another double-edged sword that some people have is about other people. And this is a big one for many people, is they are really good. These people, your strength, if you're one of these and you can relate to this, your strength is in your people skills. You are normally a very outgoing person. You have a lot of close friends. You're a likeable sort of person. People just like you, and that is a great strength to have. If you have that charisma and that personality where people just like to be around you, it's a great strength. It makes you a great team builder. It makes you an amazing inspiration to other people when building your business online. But the flip side of your sword is that you worry about what other people think too much. You will be too concerned with doing what you think other people think you should be doing. And it's what stops people, many people, getting into this sort of business is that they will worry that other people think that they're foolish or stupid, or they will think that other people are judging them or mistrusting them, or they will worry that other people think that they're a scam artist or something else, and it will prevent them from making that step and using the strengths and the skills that is a natural part of their personality. And what holds them back is purely worrying about other people and what they will think. But when you're using the strengths, you know, that is what makes you successful. Another personality type or another personality trait that some people have is tremendous energy. When they find a passion and a path that they want to be on, they go down that path at 150 miles an hour. They are hugely effective. They burn through the to-do list. They can juggle many things at once. They have a really, really flexible mind that's thinking of this and thinking of that, and you know, they're having ideas. When they're on a path, when they're on a mission, they have ideas that are pinging all over the place, and inspiration and aha moments, and they put it into action. They're really, really good action takers. They don't wait until they know everything about everything. They learn on the job, they open their minds, and they just take action again and again and again. And they get tremendous amounts done, and they have all this energy that gets behind it and drives them forwards. The flip side of their sword, or the other edge of their sword, is that they burn out just as quick. You know, they if they don't achieve the results that they want in the equivalent amount of time and energy that they're putting into it, if they don't see results, tangible results, as quick as they're making everything happen, then they get disillusioned and they burn out and their focus wanes and they find it very, very hard to stay motivated. And for this person, you know, that energy to be able to create something from nothing is a huge, huge asset. But they have to be careful of the burnout. The burnout wipes them out. And they only ever get so far in their success because they go through this cycle. Is they get there and they get disillusioned and they burn out and they start again. And they're really good at this, getting things going, but they just don't get up to the next level because they've burnt themselves out on the way. Okay, so you know, all those things, you know, having that that self-belief and that confidence and that drive to be able to take the step into being in your own boss is a wonderful asset. Having the personality that attracts people and inspires people and is a real nurturing personality type personal, I don't know what the phrase is, a people person, that's what I'm searching for, is a wonderful asset. And to be able to have the drive and the stamina and the energy to create something from nothing is an amazing asset. And you can have all three of these in your personality. One might be stronger than the other, as I've spoken through. You know, you might have said, oh yeah, I can relate to that one, yeah, that one's me, or that one's me. You know, we will probably have one that's stronger than the others, and others we have to work on. But it's when you're in the right frame of mind that those strengths come to the fore. And the flip side, or the other edge of that sword, the part that self-sabotages your own success, is not active as much. And of course, learning how to do this is a personal development and a skill in itself. Learning how to stay on the positive side of your personality and not let these self-sabotaging strategies come in and scupper your efforts. And these are the sort of things that you are trained on, and amongst others, you know, they're just 3 personality traits and skills that you need to be successful, and of course there are others. But if you want to understand more about those others, what you can do is click on the link below and sign up to get on board. And all this is part of the training, as well as the how-tos, the practical how-tos of how to be successful online. It's all part of the training that you receive once you're within Empower Network. And it's part of the training that I do as your mentor. It's part of the products that you're exposed to, that you can get on board with, that will teach you inside and out how to be successful online. So, your next step, if you want to step out of the life you've got at the moment and you want to step into the best life for you, click the link below, watch the video and sign up, and I will see you on the other side.